Eagles will not ruin my Thanksgiving. Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes.
I'm a grown-ass man. See, I'm a grown-ass man. Grown-ass man.
Hey everybody, King Dingbat here. I'm in my garage with a cigar. It's only a candy cigar because my wife won't let me smoke one after I put that big fat head up in our bedroom.
Let's get rid of Dak. At this point, I'd be happy for Dak to be playing for somebody else. And my team stinks. I agree. Stinks.
They laugh about us. We're a disgrace. We suck.
I am now Philly 500's bitch.
Dallas still stinks. You're right the way, King Dingbat here, and I hope everybody's having a great Monday. I hope you guys are doing well. It is the week of Thanksgiving, and the Eagles, they are not going to ruin it for me. They are not going to ruin it for me. And come Thursday, I'm going to be eating turkey, eating stuffing my fat face with eggnog. It's going down. It's going down. And I'm not going to be down about the Eagles and depressed all week. I'll give myself 24 hours. But the reality of that team and the reality of the situation is they stink. They stink, man. This is a season we're talking about where they lost they didn't beat Cincinnati, and then they lose to Cleveland. This is not a good team. It is not a good team, and maybe, just maybe, the only way to fix it is to have to go through the kind of record we're going to have, because over the next 4 weeks, I don't know where a win's going to come from. I honestly don't. Now, before I start, I want to give a shout out to GerdyBull, who won my Flick Chat Sports Pickem last week, man. Shout out to you. Congratulations on winning. And if you guys want to enter these contests, where sometimes we'll be giving away prizes, definitely click on the link in the description for my Flick Chat Sports. Free to join. I like it more than Twitter, so you definitely want to join that. Also, I will be streaming tonight's Monday Night Football game. I'm going to be streaming a lot early in the week because I'm home. So basically, I'll be streaming as much as I can early in the week. Come Sunday, we're going to probably do a double or triple header because the Eagles play Monday night. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Come hang out with me tonight if you want to come, watch the game, talk some sports. I got to figure out a bet. I didn't even put a bet in today, but we'll figure it out. Now, as far as the game went yesterday, okay, what else can I say? I don't know what else to say about this team, because every time I watch this team, it's the same thing. Week in, week out, same mistakes, the same things haunt us, and nothing changes. And you can look at this game yesterday, you can look at it a few weeks ago, you could look at a month ago. We keep doing the same things, okay? So it's so frustrating. This team is so frustrating, okay? Now, Cre'von Leblanc looks like he's headed to IR with a high ankle sprain. So he's probably done for the year, okay? And we officially signed Jordan Howard to our practice squad. I don't know when he's eligible to come up off of it. I think they have to sign him to that. And then after a certain amount of time, he's eligible to come up and play. The Eagles, they're finally adding a power running back. They should have done this long ago, man. Should have done this long ago. They had Elijah Holyfield called up yesterday and didn't even use him. And I've been saying this, for the last month. If you're going to go ahead and win a division, that's this week. If you're going to win a weak division, why not put the young guys in and let them play? Just let them play. If you win a division and you get there with them, hey, you got something to build on. But if you don't, then, no big deal. You were going to lose anyways. Trying to win with these older veteran guys, to me, is pointless, because you're going to get rid of them probably at the end of the year. And it looks like with the schedule we have, Seattle, Green Bay, New Orleans, Arizona, the next 4 weeks, we could literally, and I'm not just saying this to be negative, but truthfully, we could lose the next 4 games. That gives us, 9 losses? We could very well end up with 10 losses this season. And the only good thing to come of that is going to be a top 10 pick. You're going to get a top 10 pick if this continues. Now, if the Eagles somehow finish, find a way to go, let's say 2-2 in the next 4 weeks, something like that, then they could probably win the division, because the division is not that good. Let's face it. I think, Washington, right now they're playing better football than us. The Giants are definitely playing better football. And Dallas pulled an upset against Minnesota. They're playing better football. We're discombobulated. I don't know what's going on. And then I don't know, Doug Peterson was talking today in his press conference that he's talking about what a great opportunity is. I don't know if Doug has this locker room anymore. Like, I really don't know. Yesterday watching that game, my sense was, like, I felt like they broke me. I felt like the Eagles broke me yesterday. And what I mean by that is, you get happy when they win. You get really mad when they lose. But when you get to that point where it's beyond mad and you're just heartbroken, you have nothing to say, that's how I felt yesterday watching the Eagles versus Cleveland. I mean, we come out, we're running the ball great. They're using Miles Sanders. We go down to the 4-yard line, he fumbles. He fumbles the ball. And then as soon as he fumbles, I'm like, well, Doug's going to get away from the run. Very next series, he gets away from the run. Carson winds up holding on to the ball too long, missed Rager. He gets hit. He didn't see the guy coming blindside, throws an interception for a touchdown. It's just ridiculous. It's beyond me, and it's like the same old thing every week. And I thought the defense, for the most part, did a pretty good job against the run. I thought they got some pressure on Mayfield, and they kept the Eagles in this game. The offense is pathetic. It is pathetic. I mean, why does it take 4 quarters to get Owner Jeffery involved, to get Travis Fulgham involved? And let me say something about Travis Fulgham, okay? I think Fulgham has a lot of upside, a lot of talent. But we crowned him way too early, and I am guilty of that. Because for the last 2 weeks, he is dropping balls that he's got to catch, that good receivers catch. So, he's been a little bit disappointing too. Then you have Owner Jeffery, disappointing him too. He missed a big 3rd down drop right through his hands. It's crazy. And then they keep playing Jason Peters. Why is Jason Peters playing? He's not that good anymore. Jordan Mailata right now is better. But because you paid him more money, you're going to put him in there and get your quarterback killed. It doesn't make sense. And then Doug's talking today about Nate Herbig is behind Opeta. I mean, like, what happened to Herbig? I thought they were high on Herbig. I thought we liked Herbig. Now he's can't even get on the field. What's going on? I don't understand this team. They need some serious change, man. And look, a lot of people always accuse me of being too positive. Now I'm getting accused of being too negative. I can't win. I'm just telling you what I feel. And what I feel like is this. This team, even if they were to win the division, is going nowhere. They're going to go nowhere. So you might as well. And maybe the only way to change things up is to be trash the rest of the year. Win 4 games the rest of the year, the total. You know what I mean? I mean, maybe you go 4-11-1. Maybe they fire Howie Roseman. Because what happens if they go on a run, they make the playoffs, they lose in the first round? Then what? Then they're going to keep Howie Roseman and say, well, we had injuries, and they're going to come up with every excuse in the book. And they're going to keep him. And then what? Or, I don't know, God forbid, we still don't win a division, but we play better at the end of the year, have a pick in the top 15, and then Howie stays. I don't want to make him the pick. It's got to start with the GM. He's got to go. He's got to go. You can keep him as a talent evaluator. I mean, not talent evaluator. No. I'm sorry. I mean, you could keep him, president of operations. He could carry, papers for Jeffery Lurie. Whatever it is. He could be a secretary. I don't care. Just keep him away from player evaluation. That's it. Okay? And then you got to go to Doug and say, you need an offensive coordinator. You need an offensive coordinator. Doug has no sense of what to do on the field. It drove me crazy yesterday because for weeks and weeks I say, when the Eagles get into this 2nd and 1, 2nd and short, every time they do, they line up and run the ball for the first down. Now, one time you see them roll Carson out, play action, which would probably work in a 2nd and 1 situation, and try to get a shot deep or something like that. No shot deeps yesterday. No. Okay? So they don't do any of that. And then I watch Cleveland get in a 2nd and 1, and sure enough, they throw a big bomb downfield on play action. Eagles don't do things like that. Then we can talk about late in the game, right? Late in the game, they're down. Cleveland's getting ready to score. Baker Mayfield fumbled. He fumbled. And people say, well, you can't challenge it because they blew the play dead. Bullcrap. You challenge anyways. Worst case scenario, they say, Coach, you can't challenge it. We blew the play dead. Pick up your flag. You lose a timeout at the worst. If you lose a timeout, it's worth it. Because what happened the next play? They scored a touchdown. Game over. Game over. You have to challenge that. And let me tell you, watching that playback, he fumbled. That was a live ball. He fumbled. I've seen Carson Wentz. I've seen Dak Prescott. I've seen guys progress stopped way before that, get stripped of the ball, way easier things than Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield was going parallel. He wasn't going backwards. Okay, that was a fumble. And Doug didn't challenge it. And even if he couldn't challenge it, he didn't even try. He didn't even try. I don't think Doug has a sense of what's going on. My point is he needs an offensive coordinator. We say this crap every week. Every week. Every week. And it's the same thing. You know, now I'm hearing Alex Singleton, greatest linebacker in the history of the NFL. Come on, man. You know, Alex Singleton had a good game. He's not Ray Lewis, all right? He's not. We need help. And the only way we may be able to get it and change things over is struggling. Now, I'm not saying tank because I don't think you have to tank. The schedule's too hard. You don't have to tank. Just go play. But, you know, there's a lot to figure out. And you can assign the blame to Carson or Doug. I don't care. At this point, I don't care. I'm so done with it. All I care about is fixing this thing going forward. This team, unless they come out against Seattle and light them up and beat them somehow and go on some super run, which I don't think is going to happen, maybe the best thing is to take our losses each week and then get a really high pick and then get a GM in here that can make some picks, get some talent here, and then we go from there. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. We got Seattle, Green Bay, New Orleans. That ain't no joke, man. That ain't no joke. But you know what? Whatever way we go, I'm going to embrace. I'm going to embrace it, okay? If we're not going to win a division and we're going to lose out, then you know what? Let's get the highest pick. I'm going to root for the highest pick possible. If we're going to go on a run and win a division somehow and go into playoffs, I'm going to root for it. Either way, all I want this team to do is win and be successful for years to come. And that's the most important thing. But yesterday, man, I thought the Eagles needed that win, and it was just disappointing. Just disappointing. Those are my thoughts on it. Frustrated, you know. I'm definitely frustrated by it, but I'm going to let it go. I'm going to get it out this video. You guys are my psychiatrist. And then now, I'm going to go stream a football game tonight, make a few bets. I'm going to sit there, hang out with you guys, and enjoy it. And it's going to be a great week. It's going to be a great week. With that said, take care. Talk to you later. And don't be a dingbat.